Why aren't we live? We're live now, goddammit. Welcome to a Freestyle Friday. We are back in a frigid sack. We got the heaters going. So we got the good doctor with the Pinnacle vodka. The redoubtable one himself, Tom Izzo, the highly questionable Audrey Milacho. Segment 1. Hey, 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 NCAA. Whoa. Really? As most of you living in the free world are probably aware, a certain, would you call it a suspension? Because he's allowed to coach him during the week, though.
It's a half-ass
What is
suspension.
it? It's a half-ass
suspension.
It's a half-ass. We know what we're talking about. Michigan, ranked number 3, undefeated. Big game this weekend in Happy Valley against number 10 Penn State, who needs this game. This is Penn State's season. Michigan still has a shot at Ohio State at the end. So if Michigan were to lose this game on the road, it wouldn't kill them.
Is Michigan undefeated?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is not their season.
No, but it is Penn State.
They could certainly prop their season
up.
Yeah,
but they could probably vault up if they beat them. But if they lose, they still have Ohio State at home with a chance to rectify.
Right.
So, but for Penn State, this is everything. But I mean, look, you all know probably by now what happened.
Explain it.
The sign stealing allegation. There it appears to be that there's a valid, at least enough of amount of validity to it, to where the commission of the Big 12, Big 10, whatever the fuck they're calling it these days, Big 18, when the Pac-10 migrates into it next year. That was filthy.
Was that Beal?
That was Beal.
Beal making his presence felt.
By the way, while we're talking, NBA Friday here in the segment. One thing we love, we got basketball, we got the chips, we got the doctor, we got it all.
Is there any more college on tonight?
I think there is another college game on somewhere.
Might be nice to see some of that.
We can check that out as well, but if this stays a game, yeah. But right now you got the fake show in the Valley of the Sun taking on the Suns. Bradley Beal is in his second game back, and he's looking to make amends. Booker is out, but Durant's there. So you got Durant, and then you're going against the fake show with LeBron, who's actually having a very good season. Anthony Davis decided to show up tonight, so he's playing. And that dude, the white dude, what's his name there?
Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves, he's been good. So right now, currently first quarter, LA 13, Phoenix 7. We will keep you updated throughout tonight's show. But back to the NCAA in Michigan.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Look, they...
Michigan stole... Potentially paying people to go to other games, the video they're going to play,
with the phone or whatever they're using.
Well, it doesn't, basically, they're just trying to video the other team's sideline for an entire game. Then when they come to play them, they can look at the tape along with the video from the sideline and I guess try to interpret their signs or, decode their signs.
Now, look.
Stupid.
This goes back well before fucking Spygate. In football, this has been going on forever. Okay? My father, God rest his soul, if he were alive, would tell you about in high school how they were trying to take the other team's side and vice versa. Okay? So to me, it was gamesmanship. I never heard a word about it until Spygate.
Gamesmanship.
Because everybody does it. And what the thing was, if they're able to pick up your signs, then shame on the coaching staff for not changing them. Because if you're trying to do it to them, why wouldn't you think they're trying to do it to you? Because everybody does it. And the reason I know that is because everybody fucking says everybody does it that plays football. And in 2006, the year before the Patriots were nailed with this, Zach Thomas went to great lengths to brag about a videotape they had about the Patriots Eagles, and they shut the Patriots out down to maybe 21-0. And he was bragging how they knew all their fucking plays. Okay? On the air. Okay? Well, we had a videotape, we had everything. He didn't fucking try to hide it because everybody does it. And shame on them. And did the Patriots complain? No. The Patriots are like, we got to change up our fucking... That was stupid of us to think that... So this is where this whole thing... And again, it's all gamesmanship. This is part of the game within the game. And all the coaches fucking do it.
But apparently this is beyond gamesmanship.
This is taking it a step too far, in my opinion. Now, again...
it's almost like you can try to steal their signs while you're playing them. Yeah. But to send people, to pay people to go and scout them and steal them...
Yeah, I mean,
to me, it's not even that crazy.
It's not that. Yeah,
it's not even that crazy.
No, I can totally see it happening because you know how much money we're talking about here. At the end of the day, we're talking and jobs and careers, and I can totally see everybody doing whatever you have to gain an edge because everybody talks about it. Do whatever you have to do to gain an edge. We're taught that.
But here's my thing, though.
We're raised that way.
You are an organization like Michigan. Aren't you bigger than that?
No.
But why?
I'll tell you why. Because they haven't won a national championship.
See, and that's desperate.
That's the thing. The money, the pressure. Pressure will make you do things, listen, especially when it's your career we're talking about. I'm not justifying it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just explaining it. I'm just saying, well, I understand why it happens. I'm not condoning it. I'm not condoning what the Patriots did in 07. And that was even dumber because that was all about a camera angle.
Right.
Now, the thing about that one was what Belichick said made sense. You can't, from the angle they allowed this to happen, you can't see the field. You're missing half of it. So what good is that video if you're going to use it as a teaching tool? So in that aspect, he's 100% right.
But I guess maybe they do that so that you can't fully... Is that what it was?
When I was coaching high school basketball, we had a video camera going up at a high angle. We could see the entire fucking game. And why? So after the game was over, we could break down game film and figure out what went well, what went wrong. Every fight, this goes on at the high school level. That's why Spygate was such a fucking farce. And here's the thing. Belichick told him he was going to do it. He sent a letter back because everybody was doing it. The NFL sent out a memo. Okay, not to get off track, because we're talking about Michigan. Michigan, there's no such precedence for this. Okay, that's why they're coming down on it.
Not to get off track.
But
allow me to tell you the entire history.
No, but this is the thing. This is what they did. It just they took it to a whole other level.
Right.
But the thing is, Belichick wrote back to them, no, I'm not going to stop doing this because your angle that you're talking about is crap. I can't. That's useless to me as a coach. I can't teach them anything. I can't see half the field. And he wasn't wrong. Right. So.
All right, so here's my take on the whole Michigan stuff. Okay? Because obviously so many schools are probably doing something like this or crossing lines in this way, maybe for, on different things within the game or
everybody's trying to gain.
Everybody's trying to cheat. To me, personally, I think if you're trying to be like a world-class powerhouse like Michigan, you're better than this. Okay? I'm sorry. Put the money that you're spending on that into recruiting, into training, into your like.
But this is the thing. It appears they have done that because the guy Harry Douglas, who's a receiver, this Harry Douglas, he's on Get Up with
the former NFL receiver.
Yeah. He does college football. He has seen Michigan play twice. He's seen Ohio State. He says they're the best team in this country based on talent. It's them and it's Georgia are 1-2 in terms of talent, and they're basically even. He says, look.
So stop sign stealing.
His thing,
like, come on.
His thing. It's not to stop sign stealing, but stop going to that extreme to do it.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like when you're that good, like, just stop it. You're good enough to win the fucking thing.
And the other thing is,
go do it.
And he's right. The other thing is, look at Michigan's schedule. Just on talent alone, they're beating these teams by 40 points. They've outscored their opponents by over 300 points this year. That's got nothing to do with sign stealing.
Well, but
sign stealing doesn't make that big of a fucking difference.
Yeah.
Okay, it really doesn't.
Well, obviously,
I mean,
the NCAA doesn't think it's that big of a deal.
Well, they're going to do their investigation.
Their ban is a 3-week sideline ban.
Not the NCAA. It's the Big 12. The NCAA has done nothing yet because they're still investigating.
But doesn't the 3-week sideline ban seem more like a gesture to let everybody know, hey, we're doing something?
You know what it was? It was to appease the coaches in the Big 12. They're the ones that cried the most. And not that I have a right to be mad, but look, the thing is, Michigan State, okay, on a talent, it's them and Ohio State and Penn State, but talent-wise, they've got the best team on paper. They've beaten Ohio State 2 straight years.
Yeah, and that's fucking weak that they got to steal signs to try to win. I'm sorry.
And look, I'm just saying, and again, I don't think they have to do it, but I don't think that's not why they're winning. It's not why they're winning. It's not. And look, this is more to
when did they get caught?
I still don't know how much evidence they actually have.
Right, but obviously they're not doing it anymore.
As far as we know, they're not doing it.
Well, they're not. Yeah. Because apparently, I can't remember what week it was, when they got busted.
Yeah.
The person whose tickets they purchased didn't show up to the game. Like, they had people go and check the seats.
I mean,
nobody's sitting in them.
The more I hear, the thing is, the ex-players are the ones who are going, this isn't that big of a deal.
Oh, really?
It's all the players, ex-NFL, all of them, are saying they're blowing this out of proportion. This is you want to fine them, fine. This isn't that big.
But I think
because everybody tries to steal Steins, and they do a lot of creative ways to do it.
Isn't that why they're giving him the 3 Sunday ban? Because it looks big?
Well,
right? Because, we're not going to see him on TV? So what? Like you said, he's going to coach him all week. He's part of the game.
That would have had a bigger impact, I think.
If it was that big of a deal, they would have hit him harder.
I'm not saying that him not being there won't have an impact. I just don't know how big it is going to be.
What if they get beat by 50? Be like, man, without their leader.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of an impact it's going to be. If I'm a Michigan player, because again, I don't think the players knew how this was going down like this. I know the Patriot players had no idea that they were doing that. So to a man, and then the coaches even said they never knew how we were getting this stuff.
But they knew they were getting it.
Yeah, but to them,
nice move.
They didn't complain because when Zach Thomas in 2006 bragged about the Dolphins, they're like, everybody does. To them, it was nothing.
Ankle.
So that's why the Patriots didn't care, because the Dolphins did it to them. And like, we got to change it. But their thing, the Patriots looked within and said, we got to be smarter than that.
Ankle.
Not let's cry.
He's not standing right.
No, he's not. He's out for a month.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that ain't good. Yeah, he's not putting weight
That's
on
a high ankle?
That's a high ankle sprain, if that's what it is.
Oh, no.
He's going to try and walk it off. This is LeBron James we're talking about, by the way. Left leg. I'm going to watch the replay of it right now. He lost control, spun it, got it back, went up, and then just landed. Did his leg twist? But he's getting back on the foul. He's going to try and shoot the free throws.
Grab another soda.
Of course you can.
I think I need to just drink one. Because these damn chips. These chips are making me thirsty. Remember when Kramer was like, these pretzels are making me thirsty.
These damn chips.
These pretzels are making me thirsty. You remember that from Seinfeld?
Mm-hmm. Pretzels even more so because of the salt. The salt in a pretzel is even worse than a chip.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
So anyway, look, I get why they reacted the way they did. Just based on what all of the ex-players are saying, I don't know. But they played the game at that level, and I did not. So if they're saying it's not that big of a deal, and a lot of them, take Desmond Howard out of it. They're all fucking saying it. Take him out of it. The rest of them are all saying the same fucking thing. In fact, Kirk Herbstreit, who's an Ohio State guy, is saying it isn't that big of a deal. Yeah. So I'm going to defer to them on this. I'm not saying that something shouldn't happen. I don't know what the severity of it should be. Because honestly, I don't. And again, my thing with Spygate was he told him he was going to do it. So then when Manwini blew the whistle on it, Belichick's like, I told you I was going to do it. So who gives a shit what he said? I already told you.
Manwini?
Manwini. And where is Manwini now? No one knows. He's a MIA on him. He's doing some football show somewhere nobody cares about.
Remember when he was Man Genius?
I never called him that. That was not my Man Genius.
I remember when he was on Sopranos.
He folded like every other Belichick disciple did.
Man Genius is here.
The Man Genius. Yeah. Please. Anyway, so look, that's my take on that. I think something should happen. I don't know that this was the right move. The timing of it looks, and if it appeases the 11 coaches that are crying in the Big 12 or whatever.
I think they did it because visually it looks like a major.
Well, from the outside, for people who don't know football,
but I mean,
this looks like it's a huge deal.
Visually, you don't see him on game days, not there. But if
apparently he can be in the booth.
If you banned him from the school complex for 3 weeks, that would be different.
Yeah.
You cannot do your job for 3 weeks. That'd be different.
Yeah.
So, Big 12, NCAA, whoever the fuck gave him that suspension.
Big 12.
They must not think it's that big a deal. But they want to do enough so that people shut up.
They did something to appease the coaches.
People shut up.
Yeah. So, whatever. We'll find out tomorrow. And that will be one of the games we preview in segment 3 with Tommy's 2 sets. The Penn State Michigan game. Anyway, we're going to take a break because segment 1 is quick and that's beautiful. Segment 2, NFL pick segment. Giggle Smoke Guarantee coming up. He's in the hizzy, boys and girls. He's here. Don't worry, he's here. And we're going to look at the records. I picked up some ground. Tom got a little daring. So this just got interesting. I still think I'm 3 games behind him, but it's better than 6. So things got interesting. But again, we talked about this on Tuesday off air. We'll discuss it again. I don't think it's picked for that far-fetched, except for the Jet one. But
Yeah.
the other two I totally understood, because they were coin flip games. So we will discuss that. Plus, Week 10, big games to discuss. Cleveland, Baltimore, among them.
Yeah.
So we got some Donnies. There's some laydowns, but there's some Donnies too, and we'll get into
Patriots
those.
are in Germany.
No one cares. But we will discuss the potential fallout of another Pats debacle.
Giants play the Cowboys. Big game.
The over-under on was Saquon going to get 62 yards rushing. We will discuss America.
What a fucking mess the Giants are.
We will discuss in segment 2.
My God.
By the way, did we both have Chicago last night? I think we did. It was in Chicago.
I was thinking that. I was like, we
Yeah.
didn't pick that.
No, but I think we both had.
God.
We weren't picking Carolina.
Carolina, jeez.
They're hopeless. We'll talk about that.
Well, remember, we actually were looking at Carolina's schedule.
And we didn't think they had a win in them. We thought maybe at
Chicago,
home.
we said Chicago might be one of them, but
It was
we
at the
didn't think
road. No, we thought the one at home. I forget who it was at home, but that was one at home that was winnable. One. We thought maybe at Chicago because we didn't know about Chicago's
Oh my God,
quarterback.
Anthony Davis just meat.
We do.
Uh-oh.
LeBron's getting a special you-know-whaty on the leg. So
I mean,
All
that
right.
sucks if he's out 6 weeks.
we will discuss that. He won't be out 6 weeks. But
There he is.
there he is right there. See? Go right back. Anyway, we'll discuss all of that and more in segment 2. Giggle Smoke Guarantee coming up. It is a Freestyle Friday. We're down to one the high question one. We will see you on the other side. Joe Boo and the Hizzy, also Yoda and Betty. They're all here, America. We'll see you soon.
They're all here.